Hi, I'm going to show you how to do file transfer using rsync for Tetralith, which is an HPC cluster at NSC. And this is part of the nice course called file transfer course. And let's take a look at this why at this page. So it tells that rsync is a very powerful tool. It works especially good for backups because it only syncs what is different. And the exercise is very simple. We're going to transfer a file, and for that we're going to search the documentation, how to do that, and if it's not properly described, then we'll find another page to use we don't know, and then we're going to do it basically. So first, finding the documentation. So for this I'm going to search the documentation. Oh, and to do that I'm going to put this thing at the left there, transfer a file, and I'm going to search for Tetralith rsync. Alright, and this is very great. Here we already have the page about rsync. So what we see here is this is an example, and this is already above average. It's good to have an example. What I'm missing here is a bit more how this. Of course, you can Google rsync and those kind of things. But this is great help already. But to make it a bit easier to follow what I've made, I put this also on the UpMax documentation. Let's go there. And this is like temporary that I put it there, rsync Tetralith. So this is now at UpMax because it's not submitted to NSC yet, but this is like a procedure that everybody can understand without googling for rsync. It just shows you what you want. And that is what I'll be doing. So instead of following the course questions, I'm going to follow this documentation because that's what it's all about. It achieves the same purpose. So we do need to start a terminal on your local computer. So I'm going to do that. I put it at the right. Here we have a terminal. And then I need to transfer files to Tetralith. So let's take a look at this page first. 1, start a terminal. 2, transfer files to Tetralith, and either individually or in a folder. And then step 3 is probably to transfer from Tetralith. Yeah, there it is. Transfer files from Tetralith to your local computer. So we're going to upload it, and afterwards we're going to download it. Also the downloads individually or a folder, and that's it at this page. So what I'll be doing, I'll be uploading a file. Let's take a look which kind of files I have. Yeah, I'm going to upload a file called my file, and I'm going to upload a folder called my folder. Then I'll delete them on my local computer because they're on Tetralith, and then I'm going to download them. So let's take a look at the first step. So we're going to transfer an individual file to Tetralith, rsync, which file at my computer, your local file, then my username at tetralith.up, and then after the colon where you want it. And then here's an example using some kind of fictional user, and here what we see here, the target folder is called the home folder, like /home/ this. It's your home folder, so this is what you'll get if you log in, and I'll show you how that looks like. So I'm going to copy paste this command because I have exactly the file called myfile.txt on my computer. There, so I'm going to Ctrl+Shift+V to paste. This is xrigby for me, and this is how you send a file. So I'm going to type in my password, sure. And now you also need your 2-factor authentication number. So for me it's NSC Tetralith, that's how it's called in my 2FA app. 239196, enter. Like, and you need to have both right, else you'll be asked for password again. This means it worked. Alright, so this is great. If you get no error, it worked. Now I'm going to do the same with a folder. So to use rsync to send a folder, you need to use -- recursive. And at your target, the slash at the end is quite important. It shows you how this folder will end up there. You can read here. I'm just going to copy paste this and see what happens. So copy paste with Ctrl Shift V, and here I make this into RICB, and I'm gonna send my folder. So here is my folder. Here we can see that it's there. I'm gonna send this to Tetralith. Let's do it. Password. Verification code 099941. There. And now we have uploaded a file and a folder on Tetralith. I'll be showing it to you. Let's take a look if I really did this. So this is there at tetralith.nsc.liu.se. So I'll be logging in, and we should find those files now on in my home folder. Now my time limited one-time password. Yep, 830055. Enter. So I'm on Tetralith now. If I do ls, here we see my file. Here we see my folder. So that's great. I'm gonna leave Tetralith now. I'm back on my computer again. And what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna download the files we have seen on Tetralith. I've just uploaded them. I'm gonna download them again, but for that I'm gonna remove the file and folder that I've just uploaded. There. How I did that exactly is not important. I just removed them. You can see if I take a look at the list of my files, they are not there anymore. They were there. So now I'm gonna download the file and folder from Tetralith. And to do that, it's basically the same thing but the other way around. rsync, where it comes from, and then where it should go. And the dot is English, is computer talk for here. So download a file to here. That's how you could read such a sentence. Well, I'll be using the example sentence and then modify it. So copy paste. So this is xricb. Yep, that should be it. Password. Two-factor authentication 074332. And if there's no error, I assume it will work. I will check in the end, sure, but let's also get this folder out. This is very similar. I'm just going to copy paste it. I'm going to change this to RICB. There, again, password. And two-factor authentication is now 310809. There. So I expect that this all worked. If I do ls to see all my files, I'll see that indeed my file is there and my folders are there. This means I did it. So this documentation that's currently up to max, but is not intended to stay there. It's intended to go to NSC. We've just done that. So I can close this, I can close this. And for the course, we have just completed the session to do file transfer using rsync for Tetralith, part of the nice file transfer course. I'm done here, so I wish you a very good day. Bye.